I'm glad you had fun. Call me in the morning.
Alrighty, we are live. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. URLs. Civil War card went down Saturday, August 28th. Raleigh, North Carolina. It was fire. Fire. What up? Let me, who in here? Antoine Taylor. Okay. Mayor Warner off the top. Queen Patty. Hey, Queen Patty. Queen, you gotta come do one with me tomorrow. Herb John, Mississippi in. It's good. Don Philly 215. Hit the like button on y'all way in here. A few things to talk about. Give me a second. Get set up. Give me a second. Hold on, y'all. Couple things to talk about, but we're gonna talk about the Civil War card first. Y'all know I keep it real about everything. I don't hype nothing, I don't gas nothing, I don't troll. I just tell shit like it is. I just tell shit how it is, man. Hold on. Y'all give me 1 second. Oh. Whoa, I dropped it. Who all in here? Jake McMillan. Mario, hit the like button while I get this damn thing on here. Hit the like button. Let's talk Civil War. I'm sure y'all heard the tweets and updates and this and that. But it ain't nothing like somebody who was actually in the building. And it doesn't get any better than somebody who actually was on the card. You know what I mean? Because I'm just going to give it to y'all how that shit really was, how it went. Thing, you know, I'm just keep it real. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I'm not always busy. Queen Patty. I do apologize. But we definitely gonna make our debut tomorrow. Mike the man. Hey Mike, I need you to battle Sphinx. I need you to battle Sphinx in this Undiscovered Gems, man, because his opponent is just like it's not working out, man. A lot of you guys act like y'all don't want to rap. And crazy thing is y'all paid to get an attorney and acting like y'all scary. I don't know. Shell Bell, I have to talk to you. Shell Bell. You have a lot of fans out here. Tiffany, what's up? Shell Bell, you got a lot of fans out here. So I'll talk to you about that. Behind the scenes. Look at Danny broke blind. Look at Danny Jr. broke blind. I'll take the battle. How much? Off the top. Not Tink the emotional. Yeah, man. That was dope. So let me see. Where do I start? All right. So first of all, before I even get into any of the battles, let me just tell y'all the vibe was dope. This was URL's first big stage event in a year and a half, something like that. You know, I know the COVID thing kind of slowed everything down. We've been in the caffeine studios in LA doing our thing every 2 weeks, every week, every month. And, you know, that kind of got us through the COVID era. Well, I'm not saying we're out of the COVID era, but when the pandemic shut everything down, those rooftops in that caffeine room kept us afloat. Ty was popping. Shout out to Ty for being in the building. She had on the Parallel Universe shirt. Her and her husband, Loud Pack Jack, was in the building supporting. So major salute to them. Colin was popping. Thank you, Olisan, how you pronounce that? Patrick Green, what's up? Calvin Parker. Yeah, y'all hit the like button on the way in. And let's just talk about Civil War and a few other things, a few other topics. So the rooftops and the caffeine rooms kept battle rap going for URL because they could have just shut down, but what they do, they did the what they call them, the quarantine battles, where people would just rap over their phone, and you know the fans really wasn't feeling that. I mean, but hey, what could URL do? You know what I'm saying? People wasn't getting on planes. People were scared to travel, so they was like, "Hey, we're going to the rooftops." Took it to Avocado's roof. Had dope battles up there. Go check out me and Emerson Kennedy, and B-Dot versus Rum Nitty, and even me and New Jersey Twork battled on a basketball court. Like, hey, we was battling wherever we could. You know what I'm saying? When the rooftop got shut down, we took it to the park. So we gonna, like Smack said, we're gonna complete the objective. So this was the return to the big stage where we had roughly 700-800 people in the building. You know, I'm pretty sure Summer Madness crowd is going to be probably twice that, or if not more. But to go from 30 to 60 people in a room for the whole COVID to having 800 people in a room, it was like, man, night and day, man. It's night and day. And as you can see, I mean, I'm experienced. I could rap wherever. I could rap on the rooftop with 12 people up there, caffeine room. Where was we at? Gramercy Theater. I done rapped in all the rooms. Big room, little room, rooftop, basketball court, front yards. Y'all didn't see me do it all, so I'm experienced. But they wanted to see how these new guys were going to be able to adjust to the big room. So they was wondering about Kid Chaos and Jada Nightwing. And they're the ones who opened it up. So salute to Kid Chaos and Jada Nightwing for setting the thing off. I'm gonna say this. Overall, the event was beautiful. It was beautiful. I don't have no complaints. I don't think anyone there has any complaints. And I'm quite sure that when you guys see these battles drop on the app on Saturday, you won't have any complaints. Smack dropping battle same time as RBE. Oh, yikes. Damn. Marleezy was good. Oh, me and Tink 2-on-2. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. Salute to the man, Tink the Demon. Jared Hernandez, thank you for the donation. Danny, salute Danny from Orlando. Just giving your flowers for being so consistent, overcoming all the BS. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's definitely like not easy. This stuff take a toll on you, but you know, you gotta persevere. You know, just life in general is tough. So you're gonna face hardships, failures, ups and downs, and that's just life. But the key is just always getting back up on your feet. Smack too cold for that. Marijuana said Smack cold as fuck. Niggas gonna drop the battles the day of RBE's event. Boy, I've seen some pettiness throughout the RBE URL back and forth over the years. Like I mean, I would see like ARP would drop a battle, then Smack would drop a huge like Gnome or Summer Madness announcement trailer the same day. Damn near almost, sometimes it seemed like they almost was waiting to press that upload button. At the same time, ARP dropped this shit. So if ARP dropped a battle, they're like, oh, it's out. Oh, they dropped it. Okay, now push the button. And they push the button and they drop their shit. So, I mean, it's competition. And as y'all know, URL are the big dogs. And one of the ways that they remain the big dogs are shark tactics. Shark tactics. I don't want to talk about their business and none of that. I mean, I work for them. I mean, I do work for them. I'm not it's a conflict of interest, but I just know that, I mean, we got to keep it real, right? We on my show. I just keep it real. Some stuff be just like, damn. You said Smack gonna drop the battles the same day as RBE's live Lifted Soul Reloaded event. Well, in that case, I just look at it like this: the fans get double the epicness in one day. hey, you can watch the pay-per-view and then go watch the battles on the app because you don't necessarily have to watch the battles at the same time the RB event is going down. You can watch the RB event, watch the Smack battles later. But of course, Smack would be like, man, fuck all that shit, Danny. Them niggas ain't watching none of that shit. They watching my shit. You ain't gonna get your second half. Man, Miss Princess, what's good? Alaska's very young, 907. He got his notifications on. Yeah, I'm about to come to Alaska, by the way. What's up, Robert? I'm going to visit Alaska. I was gonna go out there on some battle rap shit, but I'm not even going on no battle rap shit. I was just going out there to do some nature shit. Me and my man Certified Shooter, shout out Certified Shooter, but I'm about to go out there and hang out with him on the military base. We finna go hiking, we're going hunting, all kind of shit. So shout out to my man Certified Shooter. Again, this was probably one of the better Smack events ever. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying this because I was on the card. If I was just a fan in the crowd, and actually I was a fan in the crowd for most of the event. Like I was actually in the crowd slapping fives, taking pictures with the fans. I wasn't on no Hollywood sitting in the VIP section. I was actually in the crowd as a fan. You know what I'm saying? And at times I would go up to the upper area and watch from the top. But until it was like my time to get on stage, and even after I got off stage, I still was I'm a regular battle rap fan, man. Like, so salute to the event. The event was ran well. One thing was dope about this event is this is one of the few URL events that wasn't like with Caffeine. Like with Caffeine, they got a schedule. Caffeine, they don't play. They don't play. Now remember, before Caffeine era, Smack was on RNT, which was real nigga time. Meaning, we say this shit gonna start at 2. First battle might start like 6:45. We ain't gonna get out of this bitch till 1, 2 in the morning, or we down there on the brink of getting kicked out the building. We just run this shit how we want to. That shit is over with. I always said once they got with Caffeine that the RNT was over. Real nigga time was over with. Now you was on, I don't want to say real white people time, but whatever's the anti-real nigga time, that's what Caffeine is on, man. Because Caffeine, I know, right? I'm gonna find Bigfoot out there, right? Caffeine, they come with a clipboard. It said you mic up at 12:15. You're on stage at 12:30. Right after you, there's a 5-minute intermission. We're gonna play this commercial. We're gonna play this announcement at this time, and then at this time, you're on. He's on that battle. That shit is ran like a well-oiled machine, and I love it. I love it because when they say you rapping at 2:30, I know I'm rapping at 2:30, whether I'm ready or not. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen me in a real sick battle. The funny thing about the real sick battle is like, it's crazy because, like I said, the whole day I knew my rounds. I'm rapping my rounds. All right, I got it. I got this shit. Then I start having a panic attack. Like, oh shit, I don't know this shit. Then they came out and say, hey, Danny, you ready to get mic'd up? You want to rap? You want to rap next? Normally, when I'm like 100% locked in, I'll be ready to rap first. Y'all see me? I rap versus Drugs first. Me and Ill Will rap first on volume 6, 7, whatever one that was. Me and Arsenal rap first. I'm always ready to go first because I just want to get my shit out the way and then just chill out and be a fan. You know, because I be wanting to get interviews and all kind of shit. But with the real sick battle, this was the first time. And I think in my whole battle career, they asked me, are you ready to go on stage? And I said, no. They was like, are you ready? I'm like, Danny Myers. Oh, we're looking for you. Y'all looking for me? Yeah, you got to get mic'd up. You're up next. Come on. I'm like, can y'all do another battle or two first? It's like, okay. All right. You know, and they let me, and I was like, shit, I need these extra 30, 45 minutes to get this right. All right, I'm rapping my shit. Went up there and fucked up anyway, but I wasn't ready. But like I said, I like what Caffeine does with the scheduling. Everything is legitimately on time. And I only brought that up to say that this was one of the first times they wasn't under the caffeine. I don't want to say use the word control or their scheduling, and they actually ran the event in a decent amount of time and got things done in a good amount of time. Because what they did was, once they started it, they didn't take no breaks. If y'all been to these battle events live, y'all know that they'll start a battle, the battle be over, they take a 20-minute intermission, everybody outside smoking. Now, when it's time to get the next battle on stage, the host or the league owner or whoever got to go outside. Hey, y'all come in. We need y'all to fill it in and make it look good on the camera. Hey, come in. We're about to start the next battle. And then they'll come in. Now you got to gather everybody back in the building. They do the battle, and everybody leaves again. Now it's smoking again. Then he gotta keep doing that. And then it's an hour in between every battle. Fucking 4 or 5 battles will run you 8, 9 hours when you really could just get them done in like 3 hours, 3-4 hours. So what they did was, once they started this shit, Smack said, we are going to run these back to back. Once they done, y'all on. Once they done, y'all on. I think the longest intermission maybe was 15 minutes. Not no hour, not no 45 minutes, not no 2 hours like they normally do. So this was like really dope on URL's behalf. And they didn't have like caffeine telling them, hey, do this. Like they did this on their own. And a big part of that is because the venue, the Hive, I think they had like a certain amount of time, and they was gonna kick everybody out whether they was done or not. They didn't give like the Hive, like these corporations don't play no games. They don't play no game. They say you got to be out of here by 10 or 11. You got to be out by 10 or 11. You got to be out that bitch, 9:59. Thank you, Danny.
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
So
go ahead and go in there.
Yeah, 9:59. You got to be out that bitch. And I remember, I thought me and Tink and Ace, the Swamp was gonna open the card up, and so he's to me like, "Hey, where you at?" And I wasn't there yet. He's like, "Hey, y'all niggas gonna be fucking around rapping in the parking lot. We got a certain amount of time." I'm like, "Shit, y'all rapping in the parking lot? Incredible, man. What's poppin', homie? The Demi guys, that's right." So yeah, man. So that's how that went, and they ran that shit on time because they knew if they didn't run it on time, we was gonna be in the parking lot. So shout out to URL for running a prompt event, being professional, and not having people wait an hour and a half in between each fucking battle getting tired. Because like I say, unless you if you go to these events, you'll know that it's a lot of standing on your feet. I don't care what shoes you wore, your feet still gonna be hurting. I don't care if you got comfortable Vans, some motherfucking Diodoras, some Elise, nigga. I took back to Elise. Puma, Nike, whatever, Nike running shoes. Girls in there trying to be cute with the high heel pumps on. You gonna be in that bitch all day type shit. So nah, man. Y'all, if y'all been to the event, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's real shit. Okay, so yeah. So let's start the recap. I guess the winners and losers are strictly my opinion, I would say. But I'm a quite fair judge. I'm the first battle was Jada Nightwing versus Kid Chaos and Jada Nightwing. You know, this was their first time rapping in front of that many people. We wanted to see if they was gonna be nervous with the small room transition into this big stage. It's the return of the big stage, baby, and this is their first time. Hey, you got to start somewhere, right? They set it off, and they put on a dope show. Jay comes out, breaking down Kid Chaos' style and why it's inferior to his style. Kid Chaos tried to
I don't know where she at.
Kid Chaos tried to counter that. He was trying to counter, like he was trying to break down Jada Nightwing style.
Here I come.
I think overall, in the building, I'm gonna say in the building, it appears as if Kid Chaos got the first round, Was that the first and third? I don't know. That battle's so debatable, man. I like a lot of Jay the Nightwing's writing. I think it was slow pace, and he was still able to rock the crowd. Both of them had like a little pause. It was I ain't gonna say a choke. They didn't choke. They did have a stumble where I wouldn't even say stumble. What's the thing in between a choke and a stumble? A chumble. Like, cause see, choke is when you and then you damn, and then you can't get it back, and he's like, fuck it, just go. Or you time Jersey that you choked, cut your shit short. Stumble is where I'm saying awfully, lawfully, like I say the wrong word or I mispronounce the word and I go back and fix it, or I say the wrong line. I'm like, I wasn't supposed to say it, and then you go back and say the line that you were supposed to say. So that's more of a stumble or choke is when you quit. They didn't choke or stumble. They had like those little bit of pauses where it was like they was about to choke. Like, and Jay the Nightwing, he was like, damn, in the crowd, you could hear 800 motherfuckers go, oh no! They was like, nah, get it back. And what was dope about the North Carolina crowd is they wasn't hostile. Like, they wanted this. You gotta understand, this was their first time being back outside, so they don't want nobody to choke. They don't even care if it take you a whole minute to get your shit back. They just want to hear the bars because, for one, they just paid their money. This not on caffeine. This is not on caffeine where they watching this shit free. They paid money to come see this shit. So they want every fucking letter you wrote. They want to hear every fucking letter. So they wasn't being mean. Like, if the nigga choked, they went, boo. No, they was like, nah. Come on, keep going, bro. Keep going, bro. Keep going, man. Come on, let's say that shit. And then that encouraged, I could tell that encouraged Jay, because Jay, he immediately got that shit back and continued his round. Same thing with Kid Chaos. He had like a similar moment, and people was like, no, come on, bro. Like, them niggas was so like, put it like this. If I had battled Real Sick in that crowd, I would have probably just wrapped all my rounds. You know what I'm saying? Even with the choke. You know what I'm saying? Because they would have encouraged me to keep going like that. But in the building, it looked like Kid Chaos might have edged it 2-1. I ain't gonna lie. Kid Chaos in the building, I'll give it to him. I will say this. On that camera, when that shit dropped Saturday, a lot of y'all might have Jay the Nightwing winning that battle 2-1. It's a 2-1. I hate to say 2-1 either way, but I'm just saying for real, I had Chaos 2-1 in a good-ass battle. Y'all gonna love it. It was a lot of haymakers. It was a lot of hate. Just remember there, and there. That's all you gotta remember. Just remember that. Remember I said that. There. Shout out to Kid Chaos. I ain't trying to really give out bars and shit like that and spoil the moments, but because I want y'all to. And another thing, with this being one of those events where it wasn't streamed, this event actually has the feel of the old Smack days. Like when it wasn't no pay-per-view and it wasn't no caffeine, and Smack would throw an event and you would only hear about what happened through word of mouth. Or you would maybe, I don't know if like Twitter was super strong back then, but like you would get like little internet updates or word of mouth. And then you just imagining the battle, and that just kind of kept the anticipation up. And that is the same thing with this, except we don't gotta wait 3 and 6 months for Smack to drop the battle, because I remember Smack now used to take 6 months to drop a fucking battle, man. That's one thing we hated. That was everybody's gripe. Now it's like we've become so spoiled to where you're getting it on caffeine every week or two, that when Smack tells you gotta wait a week for these, people was upset. I'm like, y'all can't be mad if you gotta wait a week. I mean, because shit, he could have just dropped them one at a time. You know what I'm saying? One a week if he wanted to, for real, leading all the way up to Summer Madness. So he's gonna drop the whole card on Saturday. So if you got the URL Smack app, $7.99 a month, you'll be able to watch these battles.
Make sure y'all go to bargod.com and get your merch.
Yeah, thebargod.com.
Okay, yeah, thebargod.com.
That's
get your merch, man.
Shout out to everybody that was in there with the Bar God merch on. That was dope to me. I appreciate all of y'all. So there you go. I'm gonna put it in the comments, thebargod.com. There you go. You can support it. So yeah, that set the night off. Let me think.
Get in the shower.
Yeah, go get in the shower. Let me think. What was the second battle? Come on. My man Incredible's in here. Who else is in you? Incredible. Who was Smack used to drop a round. Yeah, he used to drop one round of the battle. Like, so y'all can't be complaining about shit. I'm from the days where he would upload one round. You know what I'm saying? At a time. And you gotta wait down there a month for the next round. So nigga, it took damn near 6 months to see a whole complete battle.
That's because Smack was making his money.
Yo, he's still making his money. He's making more money now. Shit. You predicted Jay would win the building and Cass would get it on cam. I think honestly, to me, it's kind of the other way around. Honest to God. Don Marino and Ryder went up. Yo, let me tell y'all, Don Marino. Man, he's to be respected, man. He's to be respected. He is to be respected. Don Marino came out, and his first round is one of the rounds of the year. I ain't gonna lie. Like, his first round, one of the rounds of the year. And I ain't gonna lie. I was like, yo, Ryder's getting body bagged right now. Ryder came out with a solid first round, but Don Marino's first round was so... Y'all have to understand, this was 800 people in the building. So these haymakers is hitting different than 30 niggas in the room. Like, you say something dope, then they get up, yo! No. When you got a haymaker in this room, it was like the build. You could feel like the building was shaking. It was the building, like the roof almost came off for some of these haymakers that went on this event. Don Marino set the whole haymaker shit off. I mean, Jay and Kid Chaos had some crazy haymakers, but Don's first was the most electrifying round of the event thus far. And like I said, I thought it was over for Ryder. Don had two more good rounds, but they wasn't like his first. And Ryder went the other way. Like, Ryder probably started slow, but went up. Don started on a level 100 and kind of came down a little bit to like 80 something, and that is what to me cost him the battle. I had to go with Ryder winning rounds 2 and 3, and Ryder, I ain't gonna like Ryder be slept on, but like he says, like, who be really beating him? Like, Ryder, he be winning battles. So I had him losing, and I walked up to him and told him, I said, hey, bro, I predicted you was going to lose this battle on my show. And after his first round, I thought you was dead, bro, but I have to shake your hand. You won this battle. He won. And it was a dope battle. It was a dope battle. I think next up we had is it Jackboy Maine? It might have been Jackboy Maine and Luke Castro. And I made a couple observations in that battle. For one, I just want to say people have to start respecting Jackboy Maine on several levels. For one, he's a good ass battle rapper. He's super entertaining. Super entertaining. All right, that's for one.
Hey, Miss Queen, Patty, be blessed. Salute to you. I appreciate it.
We know it drops on the app, but why no live? I think honestly it wasn't live because all the live streaming happens in on the Caffeine in Los Angeles at their main studios. Now, Caffeine didn't go out into North Carolina and film this, so I think they just made it a conscious decision to say, well, hey, Summer Madness is gonna be live on Caffeine. Y'all gonna see Summer Madness live, but this one is for the people that pay for the app. So, I guess Smack was just trying to balance it out, or I mean, I'm pretty sure they could have flown out somebody to live stream that event, but they was like, nah. Because they didn't live stream me and Jada Nightwing when I was in Seattle. They didn't live stream Born Legacy Northwest.
They trying to make some extra money.
You know what I mean? So I wanted to say, Jackboy is a highly entertaining battle rapper. I know he took a big fall versus John, and people kind of wrote him off like his career's done because that was like a career damaging battle where John threw his chain in the crowd and all them people going crazy and yeah, and you know Jackboy choked, couldn't fit around, he was sick, going through the loop and shit, all kind of shit was going on, and we wrote him off. What was that? Ultimate Madness tournament that just happened. Ultimate Madness 3. Jackboy came in there and beat T-Top. I think he might have got robbed by in the Cortez battle. Like Jackboy came back with a renewed vigor. He came back with a purpose. Like, yeah, I lost bad, but I'm back. And I'm better than ever. And he was wicked. These last 5-6 battles I've seen him in. I expected him and Lou Castro to be a war. Unfortunately, Jackboy, his sickness. Now, if y'all don't know, he has lupus, and I'm not gonna act like I'm a doctor and I understand it, but I do know that shit takes complete control of his body. He's in agonizing pain from his legs, his arms, everywhere. It's bad. I've seen him when I battled Jay Nightwing in Seattle. Right after the battle, he had to go outside and he laid down on the ground, and shout out to his woman, First Lady Flames. She be right there by his side because she obviously she's his girl. Like, so she can go through that shit with him. You know what I mean? Like when he has those attacks, she's right there making sure he's straight. This time he went first against Lou Castro. He was cooking, and then you could kind of see like a change go like in his energy, and that's because he had a flare up in the middle of the battle, and so he kind of cut his round short, couldn't get it back. And people was like, "Oh man, nah, don't choke, bro," and it kind of was a choke, but not really. He was actually fighting the pain. He's fighting through the pain. So I say give him respect on the level of that he's a dope battle rapper, and give him respect on the level that he's doing this while living with a fucking severe lifelong pain that he's been dealing with. And hopefully, like he said, he tweeted me that, you know, he's gonna change his diet and try to beat this shit. So shout out to Jackboy. Lou Castro comes out his first round and he lights the fucking building on fire. Like I said, I'm not really gonna be giving out no bars and nothing like that. But I do want, you know, I ain't gonna give out a bunch of bars if I do give out some, but I just want y'all to see these battles on Saturday. Lou Castro solidified himself as the newest star to me. You know what I'm saying? I think Lou Castro is a star, and that's coming from the bar guy himself. You know, I told him, you know, right in his face, I said, bro, Jackboy comes back in second round. Listen, Jackboy had 3 fire rounds. All his shit was his material, his bars, his performance was dope as hell. Like the crowd was into it. They doing a slogan with him. But every round, I could see the pain starting to take its toll worse and worse. And it would not allow him to perform the way he wanted to. And I think he kind of cut another round short. And it was just clear he was losing this battle. I do see some people saying that you can't edge him the first round, but Lou got the second and third clearly. And there's some people saying, hey, Lou Castro got all 3 rounds. Whatever way it was, Lou clearly won the battle. Whether you got him 2-1 or 3-0, he clearly won the battle. Lou's star power, man, let me see. When was the last time I saw? Now, when I first saw Twork, I knew he was a star. When I first saw Dot, I knew he was a star. Lou wasn't a superstar to me when I first seen him, but I seen it there. When I saw Swamp, I was like, Swamp's a star too. You know what I'm saying? When I first seen Swamp, I was like, he's a star. And what I mean by star, it don't necessarily mean bar guy. It don't mean the best writer, or it just means somebody that can captivate a crowd with their energy, their performance, their moves, the way they say stuff, that invisible it factor that only a certain few in this culture have. Not just in this culture, but in any entertainment field, you got people that are in it, and then you got those that are dope, fire, and then you got those that are stars, and then you got those that are superstars, and past that level is like the God tiers. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like if you go with the film analogy, you would say like, oh, Tom Cruise he's a fucking superstar. You know what I'm saying? Or Leonardo DiCaprio, right? Or Denzel Washington. Like these are like the upper elite. Tom Hanks, right? But then you got some guys that are, you know, like Daniel Kaluuya. Like he's fire. He's dope at what he does. Shout out to Daniel Kaluuya, if I'm pronouncing his name right. From Get Out, the brother from Get Out. You know what I mean? The brother from Get Out. He not necessarily a superstar, but he cold at what he do. Okay, mom's gonna go check it. So yeah, but anyway, I say all that to say, Luke Castro is star level. Absolutely. Luke Castro is the newest star in this shit. When he said that, hey, big dog, and you seen 800 people in that shit say, hey, big dog, and then he said, hey, big dog, and the 800, hey, big dog, then he said, hey, big dog. It was like, that building was, you just had, I can't say it in words. I call it electricity, the current. You can feel the vibe, the energy, the vibrations through your body when 800 people are in that building screaming. Especially 800, not 800 bored fans. Not 800 bored fans. I'm talking about 800 battle hungry fans who have waited a year or more to see live battle rap back. I haven't seen no shit like that in a long time, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Now, it probably gonna translate that same way on camera. So my tournament? Right there. So oh yeah, incredible one. He was there. He said, yeah, Gullah JB. Hey, Gullah, holla at me, bro. Holla at me, man. Let me go on and get you in this tournament, bro. Like, I already know it's time. We late with the, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just wanted to say that, like, I already had said Lou won. I didn't want to be too long-winded with this, but I just wanted to be clear and make the point of giving both of those men their flowers. I wanted to give Jackboy his flowers for getting up there, entertaining us while fighting a fucking like a that what he got, that lupus shit, bro. That shit ain't no joke. I don't have it, so I can't even pretend like I know what he's going through. But to when you see him on the ground writhing in pain after his performances, you understand it. You probably can't relate to it, but you can understand it. You know what I'm saying? I do want to say salute to him for even still battle rapping. Because on some real shit, a lot of people would have said, I quit. A lot of people would have said, I quit battle rap. I can't. Because every time I do it, this happens to me. And I don't want to go through this, so I got to stop battle rap. He's saying, nah, I love battle rap. And even if it's at the cost of his pain, his body, literally, he put his blood, sweat, tears into this shit. Stop clowning Jackboy. He don't got to be your favorite. You don't got to like him. You don't have to be a fan of him. You don't got to say, oh, you don't need to say none of that. But you got to respect the fact that he coming out here, he entertaining the ones that do mess with him, and he's doing it in immense pain. So there's that. And again, Luke Castro has solidified himself as a true star. Tough. I could see it being tough to beat him. I can see it being tough. I ain't talking about for me, but I'm just talking about for anybody. His star power alone can beat you. He don't necessarily have to outright you. He can beat you just with that shit. So I don't know, man. URL, they're gonna figure it out. He gonna figure it out. We're gonna move on to what was the next battle? Incredible. What was the next battle? You know what I mean? Incredible. Let me know. What was the next battle? Y'all hit the like button, please. Oh, it was Avin Real Sick. Battle of the night. Battle of the freaking night. Like I said, first of all, if I was gonna do a bar breakdown on this, it would have to be after the battle drop, so I could go back and read because there was a lot of bars in this battle. This battle was kind of exactly how you envision it, how I envision it, how both of those gentlemen envision it. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a battle of, Av is coming with these back-to-back punches, and Real Sick is finna come with the back-to-back punches along with dope flows and stronger angles. And those two styles meshed very well together and gave you Battle of the Night, probably one of the top battles of the entire year. But it's definitely battle of that event. And I'm going to say shout out to Av, shout out to Real Sick. I think this was one of the best Avs I've seen in a minute. I did, to me, have Av winning it. I had Av 2-1. And like I said, I can understand people that will say Real Sick got it 2-1. So my word ain't the end all be all. So don't go off. Oh, Danny said, don't do none of that. Y'all just watch it yourself and just watch the battle yourself. Watch the battle yourself. Don't miss that battle. Bum Nitty in the building. You had Av 30, so hey, that's cool. Shout out to Tata. Yeah, I had him. I had Av. You know what? I don't know, cause I may mess around and have Av with it. And again, shout out to both of these men because they gave us battle tonight. Av is fire. It might be time. What y'all think? Should I beat Av? Should I beat him up? We got Traffic 4 coming up in Oakland, November. KG the Poet. Av, reach out. Somebody make a phone call. Y'all want to see Danny Myers versus Av in Oakland? Y'all want to see Danny Myers versus Av on Volume? Y'all want to see Danny Myers versus Av on the Super Fight? It's like 4 more cards coming up. We'll get to that later. But yeah, I had Av winning, but Real Sick has been on. Even if you gave him a loss, even if Real Sick took a loss that battle, it was one of those losses that wasn't really a loss. Because even if Av won, Real Sick did so amazing that you can't. You know what I'm saying? He did so amazing you can't say he lost. It was like that type of shit. Yeah, he probably technically lost the battle, but his stock only probably went up with a loss. You understand what I'm saying? His stock probably went up with a loss, not down. So shout out. It was an honorable death. He ready for the crowds. Absolutely. Glad I got to meet you at Gates of the Garden. That's right. Appreciate you. So let me see. Who's next? Who was next? It might have been me and Tink. If I'm not skipping out on nothing. Or was it T-Top? I think maybe it was me and Tink. Okay, so yeah, me and Tink. I take a sip of water on that shit. Let me preface this. Let me preface this by saying a lot of people wrote me and Tink off prior to this battle. Shout out to Ace, the Swamp. Ace is like my super bro. That's my bro. We're really close. I'm not as close with Swamp, but I respect that man as a man. Shout out to Swamp. I was telling people, Because when I seen the poll, I'm gonna just say that I saw the poll. They had Ace I mean the Swamp went in on the URL poll when they dropped the poll. I was shocked and surprised because I'm sitting here like, first of all, it's the bar guy. You got me, and then you got. See, this the problem. Y'all must have forgot. Shout out to Roy Jones. Y'all must have forgot how cold Tink really is. Now, let's take this into consideration, and I understand some of y'all apprehension, if that's the word to use, but I think they was sleeping on Tink because, for one, he went away. He had to go do his time. You know what I mean? He took his time on the chin like a man. He sat down for 3 years plus. He came out and had to adjust. Now, what happened is, right when he got out of prison, they threw him right in the tournament. He battled Franchise first. He beat Franchise in a tough, close fight. Listen, he didn't go to no small leagues and warm up here, warm up there, warm up there, warm up there. Like, it's like he got out of prison, went right back to URL where he belonged. First of all, shout out to that. But for him to shake the rust off in every 2 week tournament just wasn't the move for him. But it was like, why not get this money and why not, get my name back out there? So, he battled Franchise, and unfortunately, he had to battle his bro. He had to battle his bro next. And, I was on a mission. I was on a mission for that 25K. I had to battle Tink. He wasn't ready. He was stumbling around. I beat him. And I think people just kind of, Tink's all right. Man, listen. I'm going to say this, and I want y'all to take this. I'll take a gem out of this. Take a gem out of this. Sometimes in life, all it takes is for one person to believe it. Well, we need 16.
16 girls?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say this real fast. Shout out to you, Incredible. Shout out for me, Incredible. Tink. We chilled out the whole weekend. I want to say this, man. Sometimes it only takes one person to believe in you to push you to your greatness. Because it could be 200 people, 300 people telling you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it. And a lot of times if you're not strong in the mind, you'll start believing that shit. And then it might be that one person that say, hey man, forget what they saying. I believe in you. I feel like you can do this, and I know you're better than what they think. And that will push you to your greatness. And I say that because I'm not taking credit. I don't want to take no credit for Tink's skill set and what he did on Saturday night. But I do want to say I did push him. I pushed him. If y'all seen interviews where he was getting emotional, he started tearing up. He said it was Danny Myers that believed in me and had my back. And that really woke up a beast, a demon. Let me take that back. It didn't wake up a beast. It woke up a demon. Shout out to Tink the Demon.
Go get your melatonin. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying, y'all?
Put that candy up and get the melatonin. Good night.
I pushed him. I was like, bro. And y'all, mind you, me and him on the phone from the two opposite. He's in Delaware. I'm way in California. And we didn't really get a chance to like link up and practice. Bro, we was doing it on the phone, bro. And well, first of all, we won the battle. Whether you had us, if you got Ace and Swamp winning that first round, I'm not mad at that. But I do know I was there, and whoever else was in the building, the crowd was chanting 3-0 in our favor. And when you got 800 people, just like I was telling y'all about how 200 people tell you can't do something, start believing that shit. Well, when you got 800 people telling you 3-0, 3-0, you kind of start believing that shit. So I believe we 30 them niggas. Nah, shout out to Ace and Swamp. they did an amazing job. Had a couple slip ups and fumbles and stuff like that. The second round, cut they second kind of short. Hey, I think yeah, y'all gonna watch it. You know what I mean? I think Swamp might have missed the cue. Swamp might have missed the line, and then Ace was like, "No, it's on you. No, it's on you." And it like the whole parallel universe to that was they was telling me and Tink that we weren't gonna have chemistry. And here's another thing. People wrote me and Tink off because, for one, I guess we some old niggas. So they looking at these younger guys versus these old niggas. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna call Tink old. Tink ain't old. Shit, I'm old. But I guess they looking at us like we're the older faces. And so they was just kind of going with the newer faces. But I'm sitting there like, all right, like I was telling you, if you see Danny Myers rapid fire, and Tink is more of a slow burn, slow cooker, and they like, how do you put a slow guy with a fast guy like that? It just won't match up, right?
What you eating, chips?
Oh, he eating chips.
So
when y'all hit the like button.
By the bed.
Yeah, they can argue the first. They can argue.
Who can argue?
They can argue the first, but I won't. Oh, okay. There you go. Who was that? Loud Pat Jack was popping. Greedy Guts got you. Thanks for the subscribe, man. When you can't picture what me and Tink gonna do, that's what makes it scary. See what I'm saying? Like, it's like, if in your predictions, you're like, well, Ace and Swamp, I think they just gonna have more chemistry, even though you really can't too much picture, because Ace is more of a rapid fire guy and Swamp is more of a slower pace guy. So it's kind of the same thing, but they wasn't saying that shit about, you feel me? Like they were saying me and Tink, because one's fat, one rap fast and one rap slow, it ain't gonna work. But Ace, rap fast and Swamp rap slow, but they didn't say that wasn't gonna work. They were saying that was gonna work. So I was kind of like, do y'all think we're gonna lose, or do y'all just want us to lose? There's a difference. You can think somebody's gonna lose because you just think they're gonna lose. Then there's some battles where you like, he gonna lose because I just want to see that nigga lose. That's probably part of what was going on with me and Tink. And what I was trying to tell Ace and Swamp at the face-off was, y'all just can't write better than this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta already imagine. I ain't gonna just say Tink is just all horror movie shit, because he's actually fucking fire with that damn pen. And then you got me, the fucking bar guy, the best writer there is. You understand what I'm saying? When you have those two guys combined, it's like, how do you like, okay, if you can't picture what they're gonna do, that should make you want to pick them even more. That's some real shit. That's what I said. I was like, if you can't picture what we're gonna do, that should make you pick us. Because when you can't predict it, it's like, it's the unexpected, the surprise factor. And that's what was the difference in that battle. I mean, that wasn't the difference. That was one of the factors, but the difference was the writing at the end of the day. The difference was the pen game. And me and Tink, we was just more creative. Tink's bars was incredible. Tink was the MVP. Tink shined. And I see a lot of people giving me praise for allowing Tink to shine and me not be so ball hog. Like I'm gonna just shoot 100 times, pass it to you 3 times, and you shoot 3 times. Like, no. For me, it was like, nah, Tink, you gonna shoot the ball this battle. I'll play the background. And the way we did it complemented one another, and it worked very well. And it worked so much that now people want to see me and Tink against everybody now. You know what I'm saying? So, and here's another thing. That was my and Tink's first ever 2-on-2. Y'all know me. Y'all never seen me in a 2-on-2 ever. Y'all never seen Tink in a 2-on-2. So in our first 2-on-2, we came in there and nailed it. I'm the GOAT. Keep telling niggas. Fuck no. It don't matter what type of battle rap it is. I'm gonna figure it out and do it, even if I never done it before. If I gotta rap in another language, I'm gonna be the best at that.
Put that candy up.
If I gotta rap in sign language, if I gotta go learn sign language and figure out how to battle rap in sign language, I'm gonna be the best at that. 2-on-2, however y'all want to do it, I can rap and I can beat y'all. So that was a dope thing. The first thing is my man Tink got his just due. He got his flowers, he got his praise, he got his shine that he deserved, and that was the most important thing. Even if we lost, the fact that Tink was able to get in front of the most people he ever rapped in front of before and get his shit off perfectly. Listen, y'all. Tink knew his shit so much that he saved my ass in the I believe it was the first round where I was supposed to say, what I was supposed to say. I'm choking now. So I forgot a line. And I was supposed to say, I said, this the one that be bumping niggas? I was supposed to say that. Because I was like, it's time he get exposed. I'm talking to Ace, I mean, like, it's time he get exposed to this. This the one that be bumping niggas? And Tink came right in. Cool, I brought some shoulder whip. The demi-guys. Why would you fuck with us? You know the risk. He'll be fine with both of his arms cut off and his mama can't shoulder it. So I didn't know I was supposed to say it's time to get exposed to this. And I was choking and almost the two teammates have to work in sync. So if you don't say your line that you're supposed to say, it kind of don't allow him to say what he's supposed to say. But Tink covered for me and said his line when he knew I didn't know what the fuck I was supposed to say. So shout the fuck out to Tink the Demon for being a real team player and saved my fucking ass, bro. Like, that boy Tink saved my ass, man. It was like he recognized I was in trouble, and he just came in with his bar like we planned it like that. That was so fucking dope of him. So that's one thing. One thing is Tink got his shit off. Tink got his props. And secondly, I got one of my battle rap bucket list things out the way, which was to do a 2-on-2 before I retired. I'll probably be doing a couple more. You know what I'm saying? The demigods. So yeah, man. Me and Tink clearly won the battle. Clear. 3-0, 2-1. I gave it a 30 for us. Because even though they first was pretty fucking entertaining and pretty good, and they was actually better than what I thought they were going to be, the way me and Tink turned into God, I was God and Tink was the devil. And we had a conversation amongst ourselves about where each man's soul was headed. I think just that level of creativity was enough for us to take that first round. Y'all seen the clip. Y'all seen the clip of what Tink said? It's the one, you the same nigga in real life as you are on the internet? Well, bitch, welcome to the dark web, where I can sell anything from your kidneys to your kidneys. Make me seize one. And I've been looking for some niggas with a heart because I need one. Like, this nigga Tink is different, bro. Oh, shit. This nigga Tink different, bro. But anyway, shout out to Kimberly Shaver. Anyway, moving on. T-Top Mike P. Main event. They actually kind of played. They I don't know. They kind of set the tone for it to be like Loso and New Jersey Twork as the main event, but it really was T-Top and Mike P. You again, fire battle. All these battles are fire, by the way. Let me tell y'all. Forgive me for starting off this whole recap with the Saturday battles. I got to spin the. I need to learn Twork's spin move. I got to spin a block real fast. Friday night, we had Emerson Kennedy versus First Lady Flames in a crazy battle. Now, these battles was separate. These was in that same little building we was at where we did the face-offs. Y'all ain't see. Y'all saw the face-offs. They wasn't live. Nah, they wasn't live. But yeah, it was a small room. Emerson Kennedy versus First Lady Flames. fucking fire in the building. No lie. First Lady Flames got the battle 2-1. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm sure Emerson will tell you the same thing. On camera, it might go Emerson's way, but either way it go, this is a win for First Lady Flames. To keep it so fucking real, this was a win for First Lady Flames, but the battle was fire itself. So then you have Caution versus Lady Caution versus Coffee Brown. And they was back and forth in a war. And man, I couldn't even call that one. I couldn't call it, but in the building, it kind of felt like Lady Caution might have won by man. I ain't gonna lie, Lady Caution. And I'll tell you one thing again, even if this shit drops, it's gonna drop. If that battle drop, and I need y'all to tweet Smack, and tell him, don't just drop the ones from Saturday. Remind him, say, hey, I know y'all had a crazy event at the Hive on a big stage, but don't forget them other 2 battles. Include those in the package, which was First Lady Flames versus Emerson Kennedy and Lady Caution versus Coffee Brown. Please have them add those 2 battles because those were fire as well. When I say fire, I'm talking about like 7.5 or up on a 10 scale. I don't think there was no battle below a 7. Some battles was like that Av and Real Sick was like a 9 type shit. You feel me? Like, anyway, T-Top. This man T-Top was involved in 2 building crashers. Let's call it building crashers now. This is like he destroyed the building twice with cameos. The first one, it was during Don Marino versus Ryder, and T-Top jumped in Don's first round because, you know, Ryder calls himself the Haymaker King. Ryder calls himself the Haymaker King, right? And T-Top is the face of Haymaker Cannabis. And he's like, bitch, I'm the real Haymaker King. And threw out the packs of Haymaker weed into the crowd. When you talk about shake a fucking building, because I don't remember the bar, how it was set up. But I know Ryder was, not Ryder, but Don Marino was rapping, some, and then T-Top just comes from out of nowhere. Bitch, I'm the real Haymaker King. Throw the weed out into the crowd. Building is pandemonium in there. That was the first building crasher that T-Top was involved in. The second one was in his own battle, where he brought somebody in his battle, which was Anderson Burris. And if you remember, Anderson Burris did a funny little promo video where he was like, some, all the top tiers and Mike P. Some, I wish I could be with the top tiers and Mike P. Like, he was like excluding Mike P out of the top tier talk, right? It was funny ass video. And that's what I was talking about promo, like how to promo yourself, how to become bigger in this thing without waiting on the machine to get behind you and push you. You got to push yourself. Promote your goddamn self. So shout out to Anderson Burris. If y'all don't know who he is, dope white boy, battle rapper. Y'all can catch him on the Crucible right now. But I'm pretty sure now he's finna be fucking on Summer Madness now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about where you place yourself, man. How do you promote yourself? But anyway, T-Top is battling Mike P, and he brought in Anderson Burris in a cameo. And when I tell y'all, this shit was like this wasn't dope. This wasn't a fire moment to me. And y'all might not feel that way when y'all watch it on camera, but to me, this moment was like a legendary moment in battle rap. Like, we seen people jumping people rounds before and shake the building or a surprise cameo. But this one was so unexpected from the least expected person. It wasn't like he brought in Loaded Lux or he brought in Murder Mook. He brought in somebody from the crew He brought in somebody from the Crucible and shook the building. This, y'all, whoever was in the building, please type. Please, Kimberly Schaefer says hi, Miss Byers.
Hi.
Whoever was in the building, Ty, Greedy Gus, incredible. Please let them know I'm not gassing this moment. This shit was like legendary shit, bro. Trust me, I've been doing this battle rap shit my whole life. I done been to these events. I've been on the events. This bringing out Anderson Burris in front of Mike P and saying sometimes you gotta let your white friends talk to the police. The shit was set up so beautiful. T-Top was rhyming and leading up to that. He had a fucking angle that was so cold. Like I said, I'm not really giving out no bars like that, but T-Top said some shit about, nigga, black culture gave you your life. Black culture gave you your fame. Nigga, black culture gave you your wife. Ah!
You okay? You crying? Don't cry.
Nigga, Mike P should have cried.
Your eyes watering.
Listen, this man said black culture gave you your wife, bro. That was one of the first haymakers. And then the Anderson Burris shit comes after that. Okay, first of all, Mike P lost. Clear. Let's do that. Mike P had an Hadouken bar, and that's another thing. Like he got into his. Here's the weird part. I need to talk to Mike P about this. I should call him. Maybe I should FaceTime him. But listen, Mike P was getting into his signature classic Rook it. He got into that Hadouken shit.
It won't pop up.
And he was building up to it. And I don't know if he forgot what the fuck the bar was or what was supposed to be said, but it was like, Duke it.
It pops up.
And the bar never came out. And it was like the weirdest shit. And it completely took away the momentum that he had. Everybody in the building was like, what? Did he choke? What the fuck was that? What happened? What was he supposed to say? I never seen nothing like that. Like, if I choke, I'm gonna choke because I don't know what the next bar is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I like if I know, let me okay, for those that don't really do this or rap or whatever. Like, if I know, like, if I say me and my homeboys was going to the store, and once we got there, we got into a war. So I know that. I know I got into a war as the punch or whatever, right? But then after got into a war,
okay,
that's where I'm gonna choke. Like, damn, what go after that? This man choked on the punchline. That's something we like. If we don't know nothing else, we know what the fucking punch is. Y'all gotta feel me. If there's anybody battle rapper that watches this, anybody that ever watched battle rap, or you understand how this shit works, you don't never see a nigga choke where the punch is supposed to come. The choke always come after the punch you said, or you're leading into another set of bars, and you don't know how to transition from a haymaker to the next thing. You don't forget your haymaker. That's the craziest shit I've seen, bro. Not to down Mike P, because Mike P had a dope first round. I think I've seen a few people give him that round, but it is clearly round 2 and round 3. And you can even say he lost round 1 too, but Mike P got his ass kicked. And I don't even want to say it like that, bro. But it was like you helped him kick your ass by like you know how I battle Real Sikh. Maybe no, okay, that battle don't exist. But if there was a battle called Danny Myers versus Real Sikh, Danny helped Real Sikh win because Danny is choking and forgetting this shit, don't even spit his third round. So I'm helping you kick my ass on top of you doing good on your own behalf. Not only are you saying some dope shit, I'm not saying the shit I was supposed to say. So this was kind of why I say it looked like Mike P got his ass kicked bad, because not only was T-Top saying some cold shit, the cold shit you were supposed to say, you didn't say it, dog. And I'm talking about when he started getting into that whole scheme, the crowd is going crazy. The crowd's going crazy because they know that's his signature. And this is North Carolina, who probably haven't seen Mike P in person. We all know about how he did that shit versus my man Tink the Demon. Go watch Tink the Demon versus Mike P if you've never seen it, but that's where he debuted that whole Ryu Street Fighter shit versus Tink the Demon. And that's been his signature special move ever since type of shit. You feel me? And for him to mess up that special move, that's what made the ass kicking look worse. And so shout out to T-Top, who I always give praise to, who I always say he is a master battle rapper. When you talk about poise, delivery, angles, approach, composure. Think about, when I say composure, I'm talking about Arsenal put out a phone of T-Top Baby Mama performing sexual acts on other battle rappers type shit. And he didn't even let it bother him. It didn't even bother him. You got to understand, that was the last big car. That was the last big room URL had, was that Genesis car in Atlanta. The last big room where everybody could come in when the COVID shit was popping off. Like, that's the last time they had a big crowd. And this whole big ass crowd is in there watching your baby mama do some crazy shit on Arsenal phone. And T-Top just stood there like, I don't give a fuck. And then still won the fucking battle. So that's what I mean by composure. That was one of the greatest, if not the greatest comeback I've ever seen in battle rap. T-Top is one of the GOATs. He gotta be. I'm sorry. Or I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. T-Top one of the fucking GOATs. He said, go on Angry Fan, right? Go live with Angry Fan. Oh, Cap's looking for me right now. Okay. I see what y'all saying. Clean Paper Talking Reckless. Hold on. Let me go live on Angry Fan. Let me see. Where is he? Request to join. But anyway. Oh shit, Danny's coming. Pause. Danny's coming. I said the same thing, right? I'm live on my live on his live. But anyway, I don't even know what this is about. I'm doing my own show. But anyway, what's up with Clean Paper, man? What's wrong with this guy? You talking about the same Clean Paper that ducked me, that had a broke arm? That's why he couldn't battle me? Fuck out of here, man. So you got to start another show. I ain't doing shit nice. What's up? Nigga, I'm coming. Nigga, a lot takes 5 seconds to learn. Start another one. But anyway, let me he got 472 people on his live right now. Clean Paper talking shit. Twork and Loso. Twork and Loso was the last battle. Having the unfortunate, and shout out to Loso, first of all. You know, when a nigga lost, you at least gotta say the good parts first, right? Loso, his resolve and his composure is it's been tested. It's been tested. Twork's electricity, Twork's ability to rock a crowd is almost second to none in the culture. I don't know. Like, I don't think Lux could have shook the building like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. My man Fonz, I'll call him back. I don't know if Lux and Mook I haven't seen Lux. I mean, outside of that, you gonna get this work type shit. I don't know, man. I wasn't in that building, but they would have been hard pressed to rap after Twork. I'm talking about the best niggas in the world, including myself. Myself, Mook, Lux, Daylight, whoever you can name. This particular Twork performance is honestly is one of his best of his career. And his first 2 rounds, honest to God, bro, it was really nothing Loso could do. Let's keep it real. It was nothing Loso could do. And he had some shit all 3 rounds. But Twork came with that first. He did the one strapped in. Twork did the first strapped in. And when you gotta imagine when he says, first of all, he's already barring like crazy. His punch, he back to back saying retarded shit, and the crowd is just eating it up. And then while they're already going crazy, he says, "I'm strapped in." Oh my God. The whole building, like, clap you can. It's like if you watching it on your phone or your TV is one thing, but to be in that building, somebody tell me some facts, right? You feel me? To feel that energy when it's that many people saying your slogan, which I felt it when I said, "Do you believe in a parallel universe?" I hear 800 people say, "I do." It was like, damn, that hit different. You feel me? That hits different than 4 or 5 people in the small room saying, you feel me? Like, even if all 800 didn't say it, it still was enough motherfuckers to feel like it was 800. You feel me? So I'm saying when Twork said, "I'm strapped in, I'll clap you in a coma, madness, I can snap it any," and you got the whole building saying it in unison with him, and then he comes right back with a crazy bar haymaker. That's the fucking first round. Loso spit his round. He wasn't generating. When somebody set the shit up here, you kind of get right there.
That's an angry fan live.
All right, I'll get on there. Okay, all right. It's the energy, right? So that's the first round.
Is it Tati?
Tai. Yeah.
Hi.
And Loud Pack Jack.
Hi, Loud Pack Jack.
So anyway, Twork does his second round. And there's another strapped in. By this point, the battle's over. I ain't gonna lie. Loso did win that 3rd round. Twork did cut his 3rd short, but even in that round, he was saying some shit. But Loso was consistent, but just never could reach that level of energy. Loso wrote for Caffeine out of big stage. Man, this was one of Twork's best showings. When that nigga said, "I'll slide right through." Yes, I do walk by faith, but sometimes I drive by too. Dog, we live on Angry Fan anyway. I don't know what this clown clean paper talking about, but leave my name out your fucking mouth. A nigga who dug me can't talk shit to me. And you can't battle me. You're not ever gonna battle me. Feel what I'm saying? I'm on everybody texting me like my man Johnny Ice is hitting me. I don't know what this Angry Fan shit is about, but yeah, man, that I'm gonna get off of here. But that was my Civil War recap. I'm gonna say that was one of the best URL events. That's got to be in the top 10 event they ever had. I ain't gonna lie, and I will say, them Summer Madness niggas, if y'all don't got, come on, we had, I will say 8 out of 8 battles that was fired. I ain't gonna lie, not because I was on it. Even the niggas that was getting 30 and was losing, even those battles were entertaining. Even the niggas that was losing, like, oh man, let me go live, man. I'm gonna see. I'll be back.